It was late, and I was still slumming around the office. Then she walked through my door. Of all the offices and all the buildings in this town, she had to walk into mine. I glanced up, and she was standing there. By the look in her big blue eyes, I could tell she was in trouble. Probably flat broke, too. All the dames that passed through my door were busted, on the lam, and, by the tears brewing in her baby blues, looking for some Joe who'd done her wrong. Story of my life.
Are you Don Diamond?
Depends who's asking. I didn't invite her to sit, but she did anyway.
Mr. Diamond, you gotta help me.
What is it I can do for you, Miss
Smith.
She said it too quickly for my taste. Weren't all the dames in trouble, Jones or Smith?
Samantha Smith.
And what can I do for you, Miss Smith?
I'm in trouble, Mr. Diamond, and I know it's on account of my bill. You see, someone's been following me all over town.
I knew it. Some Joe, or in this case, some Bill, had done her wrong. Somebody's been following you?
I want to look around and see who it is, but I'm afraid I'll end up on the missing persons list.
Let me get this straight. This Bill, he ran out on you? And now somebody's following you around town? She looked at me, kind of confused like.
Bill?
Yeah, Bill. Does he have a last name?
Mr. Diamond, Bill isn't a who. It's a what?
Now I was the one looking in a blurry window. You got me confused, Miss Smith. Aren't you looking for this Bill that ran out on you? Left you with a broken heart and an empty refrigerator?
Oh, the refrigerator is far from empty, Mr. Diamond. What I need from you is a solution bigger than finding Joe, who ran out on me with a couple of bucks in his 2 cheap suits. Interested?
Maybe. What's the skinny here?
See, I have this bill, and I want to pay it without writing a check. I want to be free from guys like Joe coming in and taking all my grocery money. I want you to help me find a way to be cashless and checkbook free. I'm tired of running down to the post office and finding them closed every time I need stamps. I want you to help me to find a way to manage my money easier, in my time.
Well, let's take one thing at a time. You have a checking account, Miss Smith?
Of course. And call me Sam.
Okay, Sam. You have a checking account. That's the first step in this crazy world of rhythm, blues, and EFT news. Now, do you have a Magic Line ATM card? She started digging in her purse and pulled it out. It was a nice-looking card.
Sure. Doesn't everybody? Thanks to Magic Line's merger with Nice, I can use my card to check my accounts at 31,125 ATMs from the Great Plains to the coast of Maine and 15,497 cities in between.
She'd done her homework. I was impressed. There's your answer. I don't need to play gumshoe to solve your bill problem. With Magic Line in your corner, you get the complete EFT solution. ATM or debit card, Visa check, Master Money, phone, PC, or web banking. You can even take your ATM card and go cashless down at your mom and pop store.
You do know your way around, Mr. Diamond. So, what about my bill?
You have a couple of options here. You can slide your ATM card through here and enter your PIN number, or you can sign up for remote banking with your bank or credit union and pay your bills from home. All you need is a computer and a phone line, and you're in. You call the shots. No checkbook needed. I saw a shadow looming behind her, and I motioned her to hush up while I pulled out my trusty .38 special. Okay, I see you out there. Gig's up. She knew him.
Joe! What have you been following me around for?
Because, babe, you're falling behind in the times. Someone had to get you moving into the next millennium. Paying a bill is more than sliding a card through a reader or setting up bill payment on your PC. You got to start using your head and looking at the future of electronic payments.
Yeah? Why?
You keep talking about convenience, but you're not stepping up. And until you do, someone will always be dogging at your heels to give you a scare.
The future? Something more than ATMs, point of sale, and remote banking?
It was time for me to step up, or I knew that Miss Smith would go out the door with Joe. Yeah, the future. smart cards in schools and downtown shopping areas, online debit is a payment method on the internet, ATM advertising, and alternate media dispensing, coupons on receipts.
Yeah, big deal. What's in that for me?
A lot. It took 10 years for people to catch on to the ATM and another 5 years for people to catch on to debit. We're on a roll now. People want options, and if they can't get the answers, they're going to go and find them where they can. Right, Joe?
Right, and that Magic Line logo is the key to getting a front row seat. It'll bring ATM advertising, a way to tie in with retailers, so consumers get a message about a new product and service when it's hot. See, at an ATM, you're giving that screen your undivided attention, right?
Sure, but most screens just say, please wait. So I take the time to touch up my lipstick. An ad or a special offer would be much more interesting.
Sure it would. And ATMs can dispense more than just cash. Cash is the old news. It can be your one-stop shop for movie tickets, stamps, lift tickets at ski resorts, you name it. You stop to get a 20 and walk away with movie tickets and an ATM receipt that has a coupon on the back for free popcorn.
That's added value for you and added revenue for the institution. The future also brings internet ATMs. Check your 401k balances, apply for a loan, set up appointments, all while you're getting cash.
So why do I need the Merrill Lynch's and Microsofts to manage my money if I have a Magic Line card in my wallet?
That's the million-dollar question. And the answer is you don't. Not with what the Magic Line and Nice merger is bringing to banks and credit unions. They'll keep your financial institutions up to date with the products and services consumers like you demand.
Joe, where you going?
You're not the only girl in town thinking small time. I gotta make some noise before the banks and credit unions get dogged by the big-time outfits. Convenience and keeping the service on a local level. That's the news, and I gotta share it.
He walked out the door and out of her life. She stood there staring after him. Then slid her Magic Line card through the reader and entered her PIN. I couldn't help but smile.
So, Mr. Diamond, you want to take me out for a drink? The Blue Hearts Club is open till 2.
Sure. How about a movie, too? I just need to stop by the ATM and get a couple of tickets. You know, Miss Smith, this could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.